Hi, I'm Max, the Chief Product Officer here at Darktrace, and I've got the pleasure to be here with Sergio today, the CIO and CTO at ProPhase Labs. Sergio, you want to tell us a bit about ProPhase?
Hey, how's it going? ProPhase Labs is a biotech company. We do genome testing, all sorts of clinical testing. We have some drug developments. We're the largest manufacturers of lozenges in the United States, and we're also in acquisition mode. So we're buying up as many companies as we possibly can that fit the criteria of our company.
Amazing, thanks. So growth, but that also brings risk with it. And you're a Darktrace customer. You recently got Darktrace Prevent. So I'd like to double click on that a bit, if that's okay. And to start with, what led you to initially bring Darktrace Prevent on, and why now?
So as we are in acquisition mode, right, our attack surface expands because we have a lot of other entities that we have to onboard. Darktrace Prevent, anything from Darktrace for me is fantastic. I mean, we've had the Darktrace lineup for many years now, and Prevent just added that additional layer that we needed from the outside in, right? We're very protected and we have a lot of insight on the inside, but we needed something that would help us get everything from the outside as well.
Perfect. Have you seen any changes in the threat landscape that made this a must-have now?
Yes, as we publish more external applications and we have more customer-facing development and software, we need to make sure that we are as tightly knit as we possibly can be. It also helps the developers change their mindset of security first instead of let's build a product and then let's try to secure it. And we're constantly scanning as much as we possibly can from the outside in.
Understood. And are there any other use cases you want to talk us through? What kind of value are you already getting from Darktrace Prevent besides the bit that you mentioned a second ago?
The end-to-end phishing test for our whole entire internal team, and also all the exposure that it's able to see on the inside, right? Higher risk levels, AD, credential passwords, and stuff like that. It's been able to help us like target down how we use administrator credentials throughout the network if somebody stays logged in or not. The phishing campaigns, the internal phishing campaigns are just mind-blowingly amazing. We do it with the executive team at least twice a week, and when we do it with the rest of the organization, at least 2 to 3 times a month.
That's amazing to hear. And you touched a bit on week-to-week workflows, but are there any day-to-day workflows you can give us details about how you're actually using Prevent?
We are so Prevent. We monitor every single day. It's part of our security teams to go in there at least once a day. That's part of their daily workflow. They go in there and we almost get daily alerts of potential new threats out there, which then ties hand in hand. We use CrowdStrike as our AV, and we also use it for a sorts of patch management of some sorts. So every single day we go in there. Sometimes we find that developers might have published an application which they didn't run through the security team, and now we find the exposure way before anybody else discovering it. So it's fantastic.
And you already touched on the rest of your security stack there with CrowdStrike and other integrations. You also have Darktrace Detect and Respond. What kind of benefits do you already see in having now all systems work together in tandem?
It full autonomy is a key factor for us, right? We set very strict rules, and we spend quite a bit of time of creating different rules for different specific things and different subnets and whatnot. So the fact that everything is able to go hand in hand, like we have Azure AD and it ties in with CrowdStrike and it ties in everything together to create a full picture is amazing, right? We have it to the most strict setting as possible. So we'd rather have a user call us and say, hey, I'm blocked from something, and then we investigate than just have free reigns of the network. It's something that really does help me sleep at night. God forbid there ever is some type of anomaly on the network, I'll say. I am extremely confident that our full Darktrace stack, and now with Prevent, is there to be the first line of defense.
Amazing. Sergio, thank you so much for your insights today.
Absolutely, my pleasure.